Do you want the power to free your money? Welcome to the Financial Alchemy Show, hosted by the Financial Alchemist. Do you want the power to have more money than you do month? Do you want the power to get out of debt? Do you want the power not to be flat broke? Here on the Financial Alchemy Show, we bring you videos, information that will give you the power to get paid. We even bring you the power of Edward Jones, a billion-dollar financial institution that will show you how to save, maintain, and grow your money. So buckle your money belt and let's go on a ride to financial freedom. Today, we're going to get the power to be free. Not yourself. Now, it starts when we're children. Our parents teach us to walk and to talk. They want us to walk so that you can know how to carry your own weight, and they want you to talk so that they know that you understand what they're trying to teach you. Now, infants being is a tough life. You get your hands spanked a lot, you get your butt spanked a lot because you like to put stuff in your mouth, you like to put stuff in sockets, and you're just trying to learn how to be a child. A lot of work, but not an awful lot of reward. Then you turn 5. Then it's all about behavior. You have to learn how to eat with a spoon and a fork. You got to master going to the bathroom. You have to be able to behave in public. And you got to get ready to go to this place called school that your parents are really thrilled that you're going to be at all day long. A lot of work, but not much reward. Then you turn 13. This thing called responsibility happens. Now you've got yard work. Now you've got housework. Now you've got personal hygiene to do. At my house, we call it the Ben-Hur rule. We keep you alive to serve this ship, row well, and live. A lot of work, not a lot of reward. Then you get to be 16. Now you can drive a car. But now you got to show maturity. Did you do your homework? Can you come in on time? Do you talk to people respectfully? Did you go get a just over broke job to pay for the piece of equipment? Are you going to pay for your insurance? Now, a lot of work, not a lot of reward. Then you turn 18. Now you get to vote for a republic, not a democracy. Do the Pledge of Allegiance and you get to see the difference. Join the military and die for your country. Smoke and take 20 years off your life, and you'll be able to be held liable for your actions, and your parents are off the hook. So then when you turn 21, what do with the behaviors you've been taught, responsibility, maturity, decision-making? You go work for someone else. You make them millions of dollars while you work for an hourly wage, pay for an apartment you can't afford, car payments you can't afford, credit cards, lifestyle. It just doesn't make any sense, but it makes the system a lot of money. Here on the Financial Alchemy Show, over the next 2 years, we're going to demonstrate and show you ways and techniques on how to get paid, make money, maintain money, grow money. People always say, no one taught me how to make it, they just taught me how to spend it. Well, we don't play that because we don't pay that. It's our money, we deserve it. Now we're going to take a commercial break, then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about how to get paid.
There will never be a point in your life where it's the right time to do a great thing. If you're waiting for that perfect moment, that perfect timing, it's not going to happen. You know what you have to do? You have to create the perfect time and the perfect opportunity and the perfect situation.
So that a lot of people become comfortable. They stop growing. They stop wanting anything. They become satisfied. People getting ready to go to jobs that they don't like. Jobs that are making them sick. You see, when you're not pursuing your goal, you are literally committing spiritual suicide. When you have some goal out here that you're stretching for and reaching for that takes you out of your comfort zone, you'll find out some talents and abilities you have that you didn't know you have. When the messenger of misery visits you, What are you going to do? What will keep you in the game?
There are things that you think you'll never need to know, that you may only need to know one time in your life, but that could save your life because you had that knowledge.
Unless you attempt to do something beyond that which you've already mastered, you will never grow. What is it that you looked at some point in time and you decided that you couldn't do it, that you talked yourself out of it?
You're waiting on your next door neighbor to make it happen for you. It may not happen. If you're waiting on your mother or your father, they may be so ancient in their thinking that they don't understand this opportunity that you have. And if you're waiting on them, it may never get done. You don't beg average people to be phenomenal. You don't beg good people to be phenomenal. You just are phenomenal, and you will attract phenomenal.
What reason can you remember that you can call on, that you can reach on, that can make you get back up? Find that reason.
If you're not where you are, if you're not where you want to be, if you don't have what you want to have, if you're not where you think you should be at this particular place, it has nothing to do with the system, but it has everything to do with the fact that you're not making the sacrifice.
Welcome back to the Financial Alchemy Show. This is your host, the Financial Alchemist. One of the first money-saving tips that we're going to do is how to get a free tank of gas every month out of your car. With the gas prices as high as they are, and even when they go low, they're still too high, we have to find a way to cut back on how much we give the gas pump. The best way to stop giving money to the gas pump is to stop stopping at the gas pump. So I've come up with a way to help you stop at the gas pump a little less frequently. The first thing you have to do is fill your air pressure tire up to the maximum point recommended by the manufacturer. By doing so, you will pick up at least 1 to 2 miles per gallon. Then change your air filter. By doing so as well, you'll pick up an additional 1 to 2 miles per gallon. And the last thing is to buy a small bottle of Lucas injection fuel cleaner. This will reduce deposits and make your car run smoother off of the synthetic and ethanol gasolines that you put into it, going from one station to the next. By doing these 3 things, you will, over the course of 30 days, gain at least 1 tank of gas for free every month. So, by adding the correct amount of air pressure in your tires, by changing your air filter, and by buying a bottle of Lucas injection cleaner, a total of most likely $10 of investment, you can save yourself a $20 to $30 a month tank of gas. Give it a try. Try it for 60 days. Once a month with the Lucas, once every 90 days with the air filter, and check your tire pressure every week and see if your gas mileage doesn't get better. Another tip from the Financial Alchemist on how to put money back in your pocket. Well, folks, another 30 minutes has come and gone, and I want to thank you for joining us here on the Financial Alchemy Show. Don't forget, next week, we bring you Edward Jones, free, I say again, free information on how to handle your finances, taxes, any questions you have about money. Edward Jones is going to answer them for you. So be looking out for your emails on how to connect into that free webinar so all your questions about money from Edward Jones can be answered. Don't forget, when you tune in 2 weeks, we're here to save money, maintain money, and grow money, because that's what we do on the Financial Alchemy Show. We like to free our minds so we can free our money. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a good night, folks. I would like to welcome everyone to the Financial Alchemy Show. I am your host, the Financial Alchemist. First, I'd like to thank our ancestors for without the foundation they've built, our family house would not stand. I would like to thank our elders, the leaders of the family, and the future leaders of the family for joining us this evening. I would also like to thank the trustees, my staff, the treasurer and the secretary, and the committees that do a lot of behind-the-scenes work that's going to make this the best reunion that we've ever had. I would like to welcome everyone to the 2017 People Pew Family Reunion in Las Vegas, Nevada. What we're going to do over the next 2 years is find a way to save $1.10 a day to free up enough money to go to Las Vegas. That would give you $500 round-trip ticket, $120 for your family dues, and $100 for your pocket. Now, regardless if you decide to join us in Vegas or not, your $120 family dues, $60 a year, is something that, if possible, you must do. I am one of the worst offenders as far as paying family dues, and that is one behavior that I plan to definitely correct and change. We also want to let everyone know that we'll be coming up with fun initiatives over the next 2 years, that the children will be able to show each other their regions and be more in contact with each other. We're also going to be having fundraisers that the family is going to be doing as well. The next 2 years is about saving money, maintaining money, and growing money. We're going to have musical guests. We're going to have information. We're going to have videos, written articles that show how we can do better at the money that we have. One of the nicest things that we've been able to come up with is to secure Edward Jones Financial for us to have a webinar every other week. During this webinar, Edward Jones will answer any of your financial questions, from stocks, bonds, mutual funds, college funds, taxes, anything that has to do with money, where it comes from, where it goes, why it is. Edward Jones is going to answer those questions for us for absolutely nothing, for free. So if you join us every week, we will find a way to help show and present ways to save money. Now, every way might not work for everybody, but most ways work for everyone. So if you'll give it a try for at least 60 days, you'll see that these money-saving ideas will put money back in your pocket.